Hi everybody, Russ here. Wanted to do a quick video and talk about a few different options regarding internet when it comes to broadband coax or cable, depending on how you want to look at it. We've got some great options. I'm going to go over a few here. We've got Comcast, Spectrum, as well as Cox. So all three we have access to through our vendor selection. Our team can absolutely help you finding services in your area. But just wanted to do a quick chat, a talk about these guys in particular, as we do a lot of business with them. Specifically internet for the small and medium businesses. We do a lot of enterprise, but I'm going to focus on the broadband products and services today for internet specifically. So starting with Comcast, we've got a number of different business plans, starting with 150 meg we'll go to 150 meg, come on. 150 meg download speed up to 25 meg upload. Now the thing with broadband coax, it is a best effort service. That goes for all of them. There is no SLA, there is an SLO. And they're usually asymmetrical, so higher download, slower upload, and generally for a smaller medium business, either as primary higher speeds or a secondary cheaper lower speed package just to have carrier diversity. Typically, this is a great option. It's cost effective, and you have different options to choose from. Whether it's any one of these carriers or any one of their plans, you've got great options here. So with Comcast, you've got starting at 150 megs download, you go up to 300, 500, 800, and 1.25 gigs. And you can see the upload looks like it maxes out at 35 megs upload there. So what does this mean? It means as a business, you've got plenty of download for cloud-based applications, enough upload to get by. Now, if you're requiring more bandwidth, you do more online cloud-based services, backups, running large files. You want an SLA as opposed to an SLO. The difference being one is an agreement and they have to adhere to it. The objective, the SLO, is where they obviously try to meet their objective for their service level of speeds or uptime or outages. But ultimately, they do their best. It's best effort to repair it. There is no sort of penalty, if you will, on a best effort service. So you can kind of see it gives you some information here, how many devices are supported. And that's really just kind of talking about average usage for the general business user. Email, maybe streaming some stuff, uploads files, downloads files, that sort of thing. So you've got a number of options here with Comcast. In terms of coverage, I don't have a map here, but I do know I do have a different map up off a different screen here. Western seaboard there, Washington, Oregon, California, and then Utah, Colorado, Arizona, New Mexico, Texas, and then the eastern side, they pretty well serve most of the major centers on the eastern side of the country in the US. So some great opportunities there to work with Comcast. They've got, they've been around for a while. They've got some great plans, great pricing, and our team can absolutely help you with that. Getting signed up, we are a channel partner with them, so that means is not only can we objectively look at Comcast, but also many of the other vendors that we'll go through. So we can help you find who's available, maybe who's the best fit. Maybe certain plans work better for you than others. So anyways, this would be Comcast, great company. They do have Wi-Fi, it's included with all internets. And then you can have like a separate connection for guests, so keeping your network separated from the guest network. Which is a great feature for a business, especially with protecting your data and hacking and theft and all that stuff. Today, we don't want your network compromised and your information compromised, and we want to protect your guests as well. We'll move on to Spectrum. So Spectrum's a little bit different. They're similar, but they're different. And you'll find that with all of these, they all have their, it's sort of the same back-end technology, delivered over coax, but how they go about it is slightly different. So the one thing with Spectrum is it's month-to-month services. So they try to earn and maintain your business through service and support. So as you can kind of see here, they've got security that is available on their internet. They've got a few different packages here. So you've got a 300, 600 gig. Again, our team can help you, directly order through Spectrum's portals that we have access to and get you the right service, the right price. So that's what we're here for, is to help you navigate your options. We're just showing a few today. So again, we're here for you. So we've got the internet speed 300. So great for video conferencing, streaming, point of sale. So it's kind of your basic small business operations. You just do email, maybe some cloud-based apps, but really not a heavy user. As you can see, it says fewer than 5 employees. I would say you're probably okay. 10 to 20 if you're not heavy on the data or internet usage. Your type of business, maybe more manufacturing, where you do some emails and some cloud stuff, but really not in a heavy way. That's a great plan for you. You go up to the 600, 20 employees. They say 20 and less. Again, it depends on your business and your use case, what you're doing with it. You can see the price here. We have access to all the same pricing, all the promotions. So our team will absolutely be able to help you. And then finally, you go up to a gig, their plan there. So this is similar to Comcast, where it's asymmetrical. And we can go into that a little bit more, but you've got these 3 plans, and you've got more features that you can bundle in with the plans when it comes to your business. So voice, security, all that fun stuff. But for the sake of internet and exploring it today, those are the plans that are available. Obviously, there's promotions, and again, we can help you navigate that. As you go through what is included, so they've included a free domain for your business, custom email address, free internet, modem, and more, so advanced Wi-Fi. So all options that Spectrum offers as part of this service. Some do come with fees, some are included. It really depends on what you're looking for and what options you need to run your business. And you got here wireless internet backup, so that's over a mobile network, so you can have your primary internet. If it fails, you have a secondary internet, as long as you've got battery power or power to the building. Now, if you're in a power outage and nothing's working, obviously your internet won't work, including the wireless backup. But if you've got power to the building, maybe power's out, but everywhere else, but you have battery backups or you have a generator, technically you can run this wireless backup internet and keep operating in a very pared down, limited experience, just to kind of keep things going until everything's back up and running. And then for those of you that need a static IP, that's included as well. So generally, if those of you aren't sure whether you need one or not, generally your IT company will either advise whether you do or not, or sometimes your internal IT people will identify, well, yes, we need a static IP for certain applications, devices, things that we're operating. So, if you're ever unsure, ask our team. We can help you with that, whether you need one or not. And if you haven't had one in the past, chances are you wouldn't need one in the future, or at least currently, unless you have a specific requirement. So just something to note there. So that would be Spectrum. I have a bit of a map here and a separate thing as well. So very similar to the Comcast footprint. Maybe a few more areas in the West. So, Montana, Wyoming, Nebraska, they have a few more states in their footprint to provide access. So there's a little bit more reach with them, and very similar to Comcast in terms of the speeds. So if we look at if we go learn more, let's see if it says their uploads, and forgive me, I don't know off the top of my head. So you can see the top package is also 35 megs up. So very comparable to Comcast, and also a great option. Again, our team can help you. Sign right up. It's month to month, no contracts. Again, they earn your business. Great for backup. So if you have a primary connection with a different carrier and you're in a Spectrum footprint, it's awesome to have as a backup internet option for you to keep costs down, but also in that event of your primary carrier, something happens to the network, there's an outage, then you can just keep operating, fail over to this is your backup connection, carrier redundancy, and make sure you're always operating. Again, our team can help you with that. If it's something you don't have today, you're interested in, we have SD-WAN options and the ability to connect multiple internet connections to make sure you have best backup, as well as you can load share, run certain applications over certain connections should you choose to do that as well. So that is Spectrum basically in a nutshell. And then we move over to Cox Business, and we've got a few plans here as well. So again, also a best effort coax based product. You can see here they start at 100 megs, so a little bit lower of a plan, slower for maybe working from home if you want to write off your internet, or you're really just a small office, just a few of you working. You don't need a ton of bandwidth. Great price point and option there for you. As you can see, asymmetrical, so you got 100 megs down, 20 megs up, no data cap. Typically, most of the broadband carriers these days have no data caps unless you're looking at something like wireless mobile internet, which is off a cellular network. Satellite sometimes, depending on the carrier, can have caps, but for the most part, what we'll be looking at with broadband or fiber, there's no data caps there. It's kind of an old way of thinking that telcos used to have. So you've got 100, 300, 500, and a gig, also topping out at 35 meg upload. So also a great company, a great option we can help you with. Very similar. All three are very similar. They all operate slightly different markets. They're all comparable. They're all great options. I'm not trying to knock one or another. They're just, here's options that you have that we can help you out with. And we try to make it as simple as possible for you. So, maybe we'll go into a few of the details here. So SLO cannot guarantee interrupted or error-free internet service or the speed. So what that means is it's, again, I talked about it earlier, a best effort service with an SLO, service level objective. Which means they're going to always try to make sure it's up and running at speeds, but it's not guaranteed. If you want that, call our team. We'll look at dedicated internet access for you, where it is with an SLA, service level agreement, saying if it's down for 4 hours or more, there is a penalty to the carrier, and they're going to do their best to make sure you're up and running. It is a dedicated fiber line to you. Something I'll probably go through, kind of comparing some other options for you in the future. But just know our team can absolutely help you with that. And as you can see, there's some bonus offers. Again, we have access to all of the things that offers, bundles, everything that these companies would provide directly through us. And we can help you navigate what the best offer available is on your budget for you. So in terms of their coverage, they do, I've got a full map here of Idaho, Nevada, California, Arizona, Kansas, Oklahoma, Nebraska, Iowa, Louisiana, Florida, Arkansas, Georgia, Virginia, New England, and Ohio. So they have some different markets, not as much in the East, and some other central US regions where they have some coverage. So a great option for you. So reach out to the team. We're happy to help you out and navigate all of this for you. We can even just check your address, see who's available for you without you having to do anything. Let us do all the work. That's what we do, is help customers navigate all the options they have, who's available in the area. You're running a business, your time is valuable. Let us do the work for you, find everything that you need, take care of you, and ultimately you do work with the end provider. They're the ones who deliver the service. We're just going to help you find those plans, everything that's available to you, best price, best service, whatever fits your business needs. And then from there, we will work with you to make sure it's delivered in a timely fashion. So I just wanted to go through these three options. They're great options for you. And for any of you that have any questions, feel free to reach out to the team and we will take care of you from there. Thank you.